Do you eat enough protein? But where do you get all your protein? Yes, I get asked that question all the time. And today I'm gonna share my personal journey, how I became 100% vegan. And let me tell you that I come from a family that culturally they eat meat all the time, and I am the only person that doesn't eat any meat. And before, when I was in junior high, I was so worried about my weight and wasn't thinking about how much and how conscious I had to be to nourish my body the right way with the right nutrients. And I was so confused about all these diets. But it wasn't until college that I realized that something was not right with my mental health, with my body, and my skin. So I started reading more about all these diets. And since I was already a vegetarian, because I was only able to eat cheese and eggs, um, I fell in love with cooking, so I started cooking and tried different recipes and tried to mix different stuff until one day, this is a funny story for you probably, but until one day I was making fried eggs and I found something dark, very dark on the egg, that I just decided not to eat eggs anymore because that grossed me out. So I had to stop eating that, and the only thing left was cheese. And somehow I was training my body and my mind that eating cheese wasn't right because I was affecting my stomach. My stomach was making the crazy sounds and all that, lactose intolerance that maybe some of you can be related. So I started to try to give up cheese slowly, and that's how I turned into 100% vegan. And I'm not gonna lie to you, giving up cheese was the hardest thing that happened to me in all my diet or all my food, because I eat cheese with anything and everything, really. So anyways, I became vegan, and I start cooking and mixing all these recipes, all these ingredients, and realizing that only putting whole foods in my body was helping me. I felt the change in my skin, in my stomach, in my mind, and that's how I transition all my diet, all my thinking, that it's not about how much you're eating, it's about what right foods are you eating. Because let me also tell you that you can be a vegan, but you can eat all this processed food, all this frozen stuff, and you can be that unhealthy vegan. And we have to focus mostly on whole foods, on those dried fruits, on those green veggies, because there's a lot of processed food out there that is doing a damage in our body. My second point is, how did I find that I was gluten intolerant? Because currently I also follow a gluten-free diet. I got diagnosed with gluten intolerance, and I was trying that makes my stomach all like bloated and that uncomfortable feeling. It was just too much. That of course it's also hard to find a gluten-free pizza, so of course now my passion and love to eat and mix and show and prove to people that to be vegan, it's not a hard thing to do. It's just the opposite. And I wanna just tell you to close off that You can eat and veganize everything and be conscious about all the right foods that you eat. And also, my gluten intolerance hasn't been an easy journey, but it has been great to my body and my gut feeling and my gut healing, and I feel so much better. And the other third point is that after I start reading more about how they sacrifice and they kill animals, I became that type of vegan ethic, and I cannot support that cruelty that they have to the animals. And I don't want to get too deep into that, but I want to close off with this quote by Pino Caruso that says, saving one animal won't change the world, but it will change the world for that one animal. Thank you.